Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Super J Dudes podcast. I'm your host and GM, Chris Tung, here with episode 8.
Wow.
I think, right? Yeah, we're on lucky number 8. This is gonna be an interesting one. But yeah, before we get started, let's do some intros. Let's get right on into it. So I'm Chris Tung. I'm one of the co-founders of PinkCity.ca, which is an anime gaming streetwear brand from Toronto, Canada. I'm the GM of this campaign, playing all of your allies and all of your enemies, and here to fuck with your minds today.
Oh, goodness.
Going back in time.
Yeah.
Time traveling. I'm Mike Tung. I am the other half of PinkCity.ca. I am playing a dog-shaped familiar named Whiskers, who is the pilot and captain of, I guess it's called the Earth Depot Delivery Service spaceship truck. And
Earth Depot, yeah, you guys renamed it for now.
We're Earth Depot. We used to be the Hot Potato, but the Hot Potato is pretty hot right now, so we can't be that.
Definitely on fire.
Feeling pretty good. We got some money in our pocket, and
you guys are actually pretty rich right now.
Yeah, we're pretty rich.
Decent amount of money.
Yeah, we got like a week or a month's worth of rations for the first time ever. So
it's like good. Probably the first time you're eating this well for a long time.
Yeah,
jobs have been very luxurious to us. Yeah,
a lot of beans.
All the beans.
A lot of bean juice.
I am Alex Sappy. I tattoo in Toronto. I also do doodles and comics and things. But I am here as Mikey Starhand, and I give you my soul after being absolutely demolished. Not even a day ago. I don't know how long ago that was, but
you
might have not heard much of me from last episode. I was kind of unconscious, but I was you, the listener. I was subconsciously observing.
Very nice.
I'm Alex. I'm the other Alex, aka DeFran. I'm a tattoo artist, and I also do comics and I write stories. And I'm playing Bugaki Dingleberry. He's an alien. You guys have probably heard of him already. And right now, I don't even know what is Bugaki doing right now. Where are we right now?
We'll get to that in a moment when we do the recap, but just so everyone knows, DeFran does all the art for the show. He was the DM for season 1, so you guys should go back and listen to that, because there's some nice tie-ins with this universe. I mean, it's the same universe, just we're playing a bit less than 2,000 years in the past. Rainbow Valley. Check it out.
Right now we are playing in the past.
Yes, we are playing a prequel of sorts, but not directly so, because we're not the same characters or anything. But same universe.
The prequel journey times. Dudes.
Same great taste.
In memory.
But yeah, let's do a bit of a recap before anything else, just so we get whatever happened last time fresh in your minds, because you were in the middle of doing something. So last session, we saw the repercussions of fucking with the Skull Pounders as the dust settled from the explosion at the hellhole caused by that robo bomb. The crew of the Hot Potato made a hot exit and left the planet Zerf, leaving Bugaki's old friend Gojin Silver in the hands of the paramedics, as well as their new friend Fork and Blaze Runner, leader of the Drift Vandals. Their teeth greasing friend Rusty, Seven Trombone, helped them out by providing with a link to a private blink gate so they could safely leave the star system, and gave you guys coordinates to a safe house on planet Earth, or a planet called Earth, where you guys could hide out, recuperate while things cool off in the Ghost Space Nebula. There, crew of the Hot Potato did a bit of shopping. You guys met Kane and Umbra, Rusty's friends, who had a job for you to deliver a sensitive shipment to the Archon's moon that orbits Earth. During the escort mission, you guys ran into some pretty shitty pirates who call themselves the Flying Flyers, headed by Dimbledon Adams, who almost immediately gave up robbing you guys as soon as they saw Bugaki's mighty Dong Blaster. And the crew was able to make it to the moon without incident. As a thank you, a lizard named Salmon Jenkins gave you guys 3 crates of the experimental drug that you were smuggling, so-called a white arcana powder, an experimental early version of such a drug. And as you guys made your way back to Earth and cashed out on the gig, you says your farewells to Kane and Umbra, and then discussed the possibility of selling these drugs and getting rid of this shipment to Gork and Gek, who are the merchants that you previously bought from early in the episode, the traveling merchant duo. And that's where we left off. You guys discussing doing that. So is that where we're headed?
I think we definitely have changed our pace from our original introduction to drugs. We were now trying to peddle them and profit on them much quicker.
I want to do them.
Less tempted.
I'm truly surprised no one on the entire crew even wanted to try a little bit of WAP.
I think it's one of those things. I think it's when we go to the when we get to the sale, I've got a plan to like up it more.
Oh,
I've seen Breaking Bad. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we could put like like Pepto-Bismol and cut it. We'll cut it with Pepto-Bismol.
Bukaki, you're gonna ruin the community. All right, we give them straight edge stuff. You don't mix in your detergent.
You're right.
Okay?
That was a bad idea.
We might have to come back here for a job. You never know.
Yeah, you guys gave us the Pepto Wap.
Pepto Wap.
Pepto Wap.
Straight in weeks.
Wapto Bismol. So are you guys are flying back to Gork and Gek?
Actually,
Yeah, I guess.
should we call back Fork and Blaze Runner and pay him back for the medical fees?
Yeah, you guys can wire him the money.
We can wire that
Why
over.
would we just pay him back in drugs?
Because we can't go back there right now or for the foreseeable future.
So we might be able to
Yeah,
swindle a little bit out of these fools over here. We don't know what they know about this, all right? We got to see what their interest is. I got to move some stuff.
How much? How much do you think this stuff is worth?
Don't talk to me. We got to wire this money first, all right? Let me get this out of the way.
I'm just
That's
asking.
probably a question for Kane and Umbra. Did we already leave? Did we already leave?
Yeah, you guys are already on the way to Gork and Gek, so I thought.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I mean, we got it for free, so let's just see what happens, I guess.
That's at least like 4,000 GP, I think.
Well, we'll talk it up, okay?
Sounds fair.
We're not talking numbers just yet, okay? These guys, we got to see their interest, all right?
I know my stims, and if this is anything like stims, then that's worth a lot of money right there.
Know what it's like.
Oh, I'm
We
saying.
pretend
It's
we gotta
3
pretend it's better than
crates. It's not
Crates.
even like a brick. It's a crate.
Crates.
Yeah, we have a
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So
But also
we
in
paid
this,
off.
yeah, it is like also like a new experimental drug too. So there is a novelty to that too, or could be taken the other way of like, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm not paying a lot for this.
let's see
Depends
then.
who you sell to, right? So
Let's just see. Okay, so we fly to Gork and Gek.
cool. As the hot potato returns to their little pop-up market of sorts, it's in the town of Gorgon. What is it called?
Grand Gornak.
Grand Gornak. Yes, Grand
Grand
Gornak.
Gornak.
Oh my god, so many G. Gork and Gek in Grand Gornak.
That's because we packed
yeah.
Yeah, just wait till we get to Bogogo.
Yeah, wait till we get to Bogogo. Oh my god, that's gonna be a nightmare of names. Just so that you guys at home know, Bogogo is the planet where the frogs are from, the Bogogogo people, and they've got the Gogo Bobo tree, and their capital is, I don't even fucking remember. There's so many fucking names, and it's gonna be a nightmare when you guys get there. Yeah, it's something like that. But yeah, so as you guys land at the pop-up mart, you see the tall orc and the short little goblin, Gork and Gek, greeting you. Gork is just like, hello and welcome to Gork and Gek. Oh, it's you guys. Hey, welcome back. Looks like we got some regulars, eh, Gek? Yeah, it's good to see you again.
Hello, Gork. Hello, Gek.
Back already?
Yeah, we got a little bit of something for you guys. It's worth a lot of money.
Can I roll for this interaction that I'm about to pull off here?
What are you trying to do?
I just want to approach them with like a cool. I have something called Stay Cool, and I'm trying to enter this bartering situation and not be pressed if they don't want to pay. I want to press them more.
Can I roll a charm?
Keep their.
Can I roll a charm while he rolls a Stay Cool?
Yeah, both of you guys can roll. Yeah, charm and a Stay Cool.
I have a +4 in Stay Cool, so let's see.
That's a 14.
Okay, cool.
Okay, what is this?
Oh, what you boys got for us? Hey, we do like things that cost a lot of money.
We're looking pretty cool. We rolled up in our ship. The back like ramp is coming down. We got these huge crates, and got our arms on the crates.
Yeah, as soon as you guys are like pushing out these crates, Gek is like, oh, I can smell the money.
I like so Mikey cracks open the corner of the crate, just kind of like. And then he has like in his bag, but let's say he's got a little knife, like kind of like ornamental knife of sorts.
Yeah.
And with the Stay Cool, I rolled a 19. So he's never done this drug or anything like this.
Shit.
But I'm gonna go up to them. I'm gonna be like, you see this? You see this cut of rock right here? And I just have like an anonymous chunk on there, and I just like I don't even like sniff it, like because I don't know really idea. I just kind of like put my nose on top of it and like inhale, kind of like.
Oh no! Are you doing the drug right now?
Oh boy!
Drug, but I'm trying to do it in a way where like I'm doing it as if I'm selling it, and I'm like well versed in this product.
Okay, roll me. What? The equivalent to a Constitution save. Like a Constitution based roll. I don't know if you have any like triggers that can boost that, but
my Stay Cool was dexterity, so dexterity counts as some form of Constitution.
I'll say this is like health based, like Constitution based. So if you don't have anything to do with like your body or health, I will say you will roll this with difficulty since this is the first time you're doing this drug. And 2, we haven't done this yet in this campaign because I thought the mechanics might be a little too much, but let's try it. Let's do this as a risky roll. So first time we're doing a risky roll. Basically what that means is the DC is now 20. Rather than 10. However, a 10 is technically a pass, but if you have to beat a 20 to have a consequence-free outcome.
That's impossible.
Anything between
with difficulty, though.
Anything between a 10 and a 20, even if you pass the 10, you have some kind of consequence.
Can I add my Stay Cool to this?
Sure, I'll say since you came in here all suave and maybe like you were so cool that you looked like you did a little more than you actually did. You maybe just did a little bit.
Some of them might be smeared on my cheek.
Well, he's holding composure. It's like if you need to be sober.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I am
it's like when you're messed up and the cop shows up for like 2 minutes, you can be like cool for a second.
All right,
so roll me a risky roll. The first risky roll of this campaign.
With difficulty? So I'm rolling a D4
with a difficulty too.
I'm gonna roll them together in this new D6. Sorry, hey, I'm gonna roll them together in this cup and see what I get.
Sure.
Feels like I'm bad.
Dice tea.
Oh my god. I got the worst outcome.
Oh no.
I got a 6 on my D6 and a 3.
Oh my god. So you're like -0.
Right, no, so I had a 7. So I got a 1.
Oh my lord. Okay. Right away, I'll say you don't feel the effects right away as soon as you but as soon as you do like ingest this white arcana powder, you feel a sharp pain in your skull for like a moment, and then nothing for now. But as you do this, Gork is just like, hey, we don't deal with no illegal drugs, all right? Let alone experimental ones, all right? So if you're trying to sell that stuff, it's not going to be through us. We like to keep ourselves clean. As clean as possible. Although, and then he kind of looks to you, Whiskers. I guess you're doing some puppy dog eyes or something.
Well, I'm just going to say,
this is a lot of stuff. Do you know somewhere we can go to just sell it?
Yeah, so he kind of looks towards you and he's just like, Well, we might have some connects that we can send you their way. You know, you may have some bucks selling that stuff in Grand Gonop. You know, there's some party clubs and stuff where, you know, they might be into that sort of thing. Or you can sell them to some New Union scum and fuck them up. Fuck them up from the inside. Get them addicted to that shit. You know, pull out Christopher Columbus on that.
Look, let me ask you a question. What's the biggest gang in Grand Gornak? That's where we gotta go, guys.
I think you're onto something.
Hey, we're just simple peddling merchants, so you know we ain't from here, so we don't know too much about no gangs or nothing.
How about rich people? Do you know where the rich people stay?
Well, I was gonna tell you, we got a friend named Mordecai Winters, who's a giant that hangs out at the Krautless Dog. It's a bar out in Granglenok. He actually would love this kind of stuff.
Okay, that sounds good. We will check with him then.
Yeah, we've definitely seen him partake and sell this kind of thing. Be careful with that shit. Kind of looks at you, Mikey. That's gonna hit you real hard. You're gonna feel like you got hit by a train in a couple minutes.
What are you talking about? I think a man who procures this stuff knows exactly how much he had and what it's gonna do to him. Okay.
As you say that, Gork and Gek seem to like multiply almost in front of your eyes. Bloop, 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 bloop. And then they like revert back to just the two. Yeah, your vision starts to get a little fucked up and a little psychedelic. They can give you the coordinates to this Mordecai Winters. Mordecai Winters. He lives he's out. He hangs out in the Krautless Dog, which is a pub in Grangrenach.
Is it Crowdless Dog?
Krautless Dog.
What does Krautless mean?
Well, without a credit, it wouldn't know.
Origin story. Literally, I was on this D&D cruise in May, and there was a hot dog, but it was like the drunken dog. It was like a late night thing, and then it was like it had like a bunch of ingredients on the hot dog. It was like sauerkraut, and I was like, hey, can I get this dog? But it's like, can I get this Krautless? And they were like, Krautless? Oh, I see what you mean. And I was like, Krautless Dog. That sounds like a great pub name. And so I wrote it down, and here it is, the Krautless Dog.
The Krautless Dog. That's amazing. Yeah, let's get this started.
Yeah, a dog without sauerkraut. So he gives you coordinates to sell the stuff to a buyer who would be a pretty good lead out in Grangrenach called Mordecai Winters. If that's where you guys want to head.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah, let's ride.
Okay, we will go there. Thank you, Gork. Thank you, Gek.
Hey, no problem. And hey, we'll see you at the next one.
Where are you going next?
Actually, wait, you didn't even buy anything from us. I mean,
don't worry about it. Well, just come here because we're friends.
Yeah, what he said. And honestly, you guys, that was a huge waste of time. You guys fucked us. All right, let's get out of here, boys.
I had a whole pitch for you. I had a whole
what the
pitch plan.
You guys leave, and you guys look out the window. They're like looking at each other, shrugging. He's like, "Hey, we've been married for like 13 years. We ain't ever seen that kind of rudeness."
I think Bugaki goes to Mikey, and he's like, "I can't believe you just did that, man."
Mikey turns around, like my eyes are like starting to go red or whatever.
Yeah, your eyes are starting to glaze over. You're starting to feel. Actually, I'm gonna say,
are you okay?
You got like everything cleansing to me. Like, I look back and I'm just what?
Is everything okay?
Yeah.
As Bugaki says this to you, you hear Augie's voice. There's everything coming out of Bugaki's mouth. Yeah.
Augie, you still Augie?
Augie, what the hell are you talking about?
Augie's not in the room with you guys. Cool. So.
Oh, by the way, before we left Gork and Gek, as Bugaki was being rude, I was about to say bye, and I just like, and then I stopped, and then as we were going back on the ship, I just turned around and I just waved and keep going.
Yeah, they're like, that was rude. Cool. As you walk back to the ship, actually, Mikey, you look around and you see like
universe.
a twinkle of sparkles, and you follow the twinkle, and your eyes land upon a very familiar sight. You see, shining someone's shoes is a little robot, looking like the exact same robot that you saw on Zerf, who was that shoe shining robot. And he looks over at you guys, and he's just like,
hey there, fellas! Long time no see!
You gotta be kidding me. What are you?
How is it that you are here right now? What?
You guys are seeing this, right?
Yeah, is it Gary? What's your name, Gary?
you guys actually all see this. Yeah, it's the same shoe shining robot that you guys saw on Surf, and he's just like,
Oh, well, yeah, no, that it trips people out the first time that this happens, but yeah, I'm Sparkles, the shoe shining robot. I'm model 05-319-1115. There's actually quite a few of us, around the galaxy. We all share the same consciousness, for optimal customer service.
No fucking way. That's amazing.
You guys are a hive mind, and they
Hey,
haven't implemented.
by the way, congratulations on winning the neon stretch. That's, no one would have saw that coming.
Yeah,
are you loyal
me
to?
and me and Mikey were out there in the
You
working day and night.
don't tell him too much. This guy's a hive
Oh,
mind.
come on, yeah. The
Right,
design
it's
was
gotta
all
be
him.
Mikey.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't actually watch the race. I was too busy, shining shoes. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh,
But,
you should see
the
this
news.
guy.
I am
Yep.
actually a little bit concerned about this because that means that people know that we are alive now. Who are you loyal to? Who do you answer to?
Oh shit, that's right. And
Oh no, I'm just a shoe shining robot. I don't answer to nobody. I'm just programmed to shine shoes for
When
a
you-
good price. You
when
want to
you-
shine your shoes today, sir?
When you make money, where does the money go?
It goes to my maker.
Who is your maker?
Well, that's classified information.
This does not sound good.
Oh man, are you getting paid or anything? Like, what's going on there, man?
Like he's really incredibly obviously drugged up, and I just wanted to roll and investigate. But you can choose.
Whiskers
how this
is
affects him.
Whiskers is rattled right now. Actually, this is really creepy.
Mikey, when you roll from now on, except for specific rolls, and I'll tell you which ones, you're gonna roll 2 difficulty now because you are feeling the effects of this.
I got a 15
this
plus
foreign drug.
2, so 15 plus 2.
Okay.
Minus 2. Or,
I think no matter what, you'll still
2.
pass.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
2.
So what are you
Is
trying to
there-
investigate?
I'm just gonna investigate if I know or have heard or can see anything on him that might give away a model, who made him. Or
Is there
what
anyone
might be.
around us? Are we in public right now?
Yeah, you're in a populated town. Yeah.
'Cause I wanna hack him.
Are you trying to keep this conversation discreet? Oh, so yeah, let me talk about Mikey first. For a moment, you almost see his whole build and structure kind of looks familiar to you, and it hits you, and you get a sharp pain in your head as the drug kicks in, as it almost enhances your memory for a moment, and it's just Chondria builds these shoe shining robots.
Oh god.
Oh shit. The brain blast moment. Guys, I think
that we need to. But
I'm saying this to them so that the shoe shining robot doesn't hear.
Sure.
I think that we need to abduct this robot and hack into him and see what's going on here. Because if he's connected to Chondria, then that means that Phazos has a finger in him.
So you say
What?
You say we need to take him?
I
Should
feel
we
like
take him?
I feel like this conversation is being recorded and people are realizing that we are alive now. But maybe I am being paranoid.
Can we
Are you
take out the
telling-
recorder box?
Recorder
Are you
box.
telling us this is a hardworking little? At this point, Mikey's doesn't understand again. He's immediately forgot.
Why am I even trying to talk to Mikey?
Why this hardworking shoe shiner? He was incredibly nice to us down the street at Zerf.
I will
And-
say, Mikey, with that investigation, you can also tell Conjure is such a huge company. It's just like,
Oh yeah.
this is
okay,
so
fair
far
enough.
down the line of
Yeah,
like
sure.
insignificant products that like
I would still
This-
love it if
this-
he was the final boss, though. At the end.
this is probably not something you guys have to worry about until it becomes something you have to worry about, like unless like I don't know.
Becomes like one of
Mikey.
those things where it's like, hey,
Mikey.
it's Mikey Starhand, and then it's like, hey, who said that? What bot initiated
Yeah.
that?
Mikey,
Yeah.
how about you get your shoes shined while I hack into him?
Hey, I mean, these are pretty dusty shoes. I was honestly going to ask the nice patron.
I was going to ask Bugaki, but he doesn't have shoes, and neither do I.
I do have shoes.
Shoes. He's a walking shoe himself.
They're just
Sorry, I
smaller than
forgot
your
to,
shoes. You just can't see my shoes.
have shoes?
Bugaki, you're my best friend, Bugaki.
I don't know, I'm looking at the art and you don't have any
Hey, put it there.
Come here, Bugaki.
I don't know
Put
if
it
this
there,
guy's just-
pal.
Just
Ah,
so you know
yeah.
who you are.
Hey, you're
Okay,
a great
Bugatti.
guy.
If you want to get your shoes shined, then go ahead.
I don't want to get my shoes shined. I think it's
Bugaki, I'm
I like-
gonna get mine shined.
I like when my shoes are a little bit scuffed up.
I'm gonna go
I
get
don't know
mine
why
shined because I want to be able to see myself in the picture. That's what that's what I'm looking for.
What's the plan with the robot?
I'm gonna walk
Mikey.
up to him.
Get your shoes
Hey.
shined.
Hey, Chipper, how much for a shine?
That'll be just 2 silver.
2 silver. What is it? Is that GP? How much is 2 silver? You guys?
Sorry, that's like that's like a 20.
I haven't thought like what the cents would be. It's essentially 20 cents out of a GP, but
So it's like very cheap. I'll give him a tip.
It's a 0.2 GP. You can just transfer that electronically since coins haven't been invented yet.
You're gonna have 6 GP from me, my fine friend, for this. Yeah.
Oh, hey, thanks for the tip.
Yeah, it's not a tip. This is how expensive I want this to look. Okay.
While he's
Gotcha.
getting shoe shine, can I hack into him from the back?
roll like a stealth roll.
Okay, I don't have that.
Flat.
Oh, good,
was,
it's 14.
Good hope.
Okay, yeah. You kind of, as he's busy, facing Mikey, and I guess Mikey's probably like
Yeah, Mike, you're like,
one bugging out, and two like focusing his attention on Mikey.
I could be in his peripherals, but then my tail, kind of like the nano technology goes to the tip of my tail. Then I just plug it in to him.
Yeah, and you seem to be discreet, and no one around seems to notice. Like it's a town. Like there's
Mhm.
people about. You guys aren't really causing a ruckus. And yeah, he's just shining your shoes.
All right, hacker.
Yeah, my maker makes us stay. We share the same consciousness just so we remember everyone that we ever shine shoes for. And that way, it's optimal customer service, right? We remember every face. We know everyone's particulars and preferences.
So you're telling me you could tell me everyone you've shoe shined for if I had questions?
Well, that's
You
the
know-
thing. Not everyone tells me their name, but I always recognize a face.
So you also watched the news? You also watched the news and saw what happened on the race?
Oh, like I said, I've been busy shining shoes. I couldn't watch the race, or I just heard the rumors and stuff. I don't really leave my post. I'm just a little robot. I'm not programmed to watch TV.
What kind of news have you heard?
Oh, just people, hollering in the street, being like, oh, hey, that dynamic duo won that race.
Right now, Bugaki's getting kind of sketched out, and he's kind of like,
yeah.
Well, you have a protocol.
You're also on Earth, like the opposite edge of the galaxy. So like,
yeah, but he's still sketched out
You
right
gotta-
now.
you have a
Yeah.
process
So he
on it,
like-
dude.
He kind of like goes in a spot that's not visible, and then he presses his collar button.
yeah.
And so does it change the face, or it changes the whole body?
It basically just the face. I think it
that's
it alters your face to to give you like a
Okay,
hologram.
color,
Yeah, read it out.
holographic image over their face and head. They can change the wearer's voice and scramble or change their appearance. The projection won't stand up to close inspection, but it can easily fool electronic systems and distant observers. Wow, electronic systems too. That's crazy.
Yeah,
That means
cool.
it could fool the
Cameras and
robot.
stuff too. Yeah, and the robot. Yeah.
All right, I'm rolling this hacker fix, please.
So I will say because
yes,
this is
okay,
like a. So I was gonna say roll that with difficulty, and it's a risky roll too because you are trying to hack something that is an official product of.
I feel like it shouldn't be difficult, but I can accept a risky roll though. I got a 15.
I guess you wouldn't really have difficulty because you are used to hacking. I guess. Yeah, you know how to hack. Yeah, I'll say it's a risky. So what your total was 15?
15, yeah.
Okay, so you do end up accessing its like inner workings and stuff. However, you do get the sense like something goes off within it that alerts Sparkles as well as the manufacturer that he's being hacked.
I just want to delete like the last like 5 minutes or so of everything that just happened here, and then we can just like knock him out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say like for like the brief time that you're in there, all you see is like you don't see any like malicious software within this guy. You truly only see a huge database of just like people that he's shined shoes for, and like under each like face is like the shoe that like he shined, like what the preference of the person was, and then the only other database was just like how to shine shoes really well. Very very simple programming, but you do see like it has a connection to thousands of other of the same type of robot throughout the galaxy.
Yeah, I just want to delete the last couple minutes, but I guess
Cool.
that would still trace to the profiles that he's created of people that he's met.
So yeah, you'll still have the profile of having met him on Surf several days ago,
Yes.
which I guess is fine. But yeah, you're able to delete that part, no problem. However, you do feel like that there is a ping that alerted him and the manufacturer that this one has been hacked in some degree, which honestly maybe isn't something
all
that
the time though, right?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe isn't something that is rare. But as that happens, like he like perks up and he's
It's like, hey, what's going on back there?
Right when that happens, I don't even really know the plan, but currently I'm going through the throes of a bad trip. So him perking up and like kind of like getting a little alert kind of triggers me in a way. I rolled a 10, but I have a +6 and take someone else.
Yes, I was gonna ask you for that.
So I got 16, but then I rolled the difficulty of +5, so I got 11 in total.
Oh, amazing.
So I'm gonna do it in a way where I use his like little rag that he's been shining with, and I just kind of like.
Wait, how are you trying to take this guy out?
I'm basically like hitting him with things that are around me. But, like,
I'll say
I'm not doing
roll
much
me-
actually fighting.
roll me actually an act unseen and unheard, because like I want to like just to do this like in a stealthy, casual way. Maybe even a stay cool if you want, but
Okay, I got a 14 +6. That's a 20. And then I could roll a difficulty with that. That's
yeah, it doesn't
one.
matter. Yeah, that's still great. So yeah, I'll say like as soon as he finishes shining your shoes, like the subtle way for you to like knock him out, you like as you get up, you're like whoops, and you knee him in the head, and for like maybe like 30 seconds, he's just like glitching out a little bit, and you guys book it. You guys
No,
run.
I want to take the body. We should take the body.
Taking the body.
You want to
Wake
take
back,
the
he'll probably wake
robot?
back up though, no?
Did you delete our? Didn't you delete our?
You
names on it?
deleted the last like
I guess
interaction.
that's true. Okay, so fine, leave it.
Unless
Yeah,
I somehow
Yeah,
turned
he's
off his
like-
processor with the knee, but
Yeah, you knee him and
I have sparkles, I have sparkles, I have sparkles, I have sparkles.
he glitches for like enough time for you guys to like book it out of there and get to your ship and
But
fly
he
away.
almost catches Mikey though. Mikey's like real scared about that. He's like, "What the? Whoa!" he's gonna blow up. I swear he's gonna blow
Yeah.
up.
As you guys are running away, you see beside you running a bogogo.
Oh,
Little frog.
But it's like the same size as Bugaki. Hey guys, what are y'all? What's happening? What's happening?
Hold the fuck, go.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
it's me.
Mikey,
Get
you're
out.
tripping out like crazy. Yeah, see, you're like out of
telling
nowhere
me
comes
the
this
fuck?
frog.
I swear to God, it's me. It's Bugaki.
I innately, I kind of just give him a quick little on the face, just a quick jab, like,
Ah, what are you
get away from
doing?
me.
Ah, what?
Because it's just your face that changes. You actually see a frog with 4 arms.
Yeah.
It's nightmare fuel for you right now.
And then
You're-
he puts a cloak on to like cover 2 of his arms.
Just-
oh, like it's like kind of like tucked
it's
behind
just-
him. Yeah, I
but
can
it's all
see it.
it's all dangly because it's not
Yeah.
really.
Yeah. Cool. You guys make it back to your ship,
And now we're going to the Krautless dog.
and you guys are headed toward the Krautless dog.
I just realized that that hacking and destroying that shoe shiner was probably pointless because we will probably end up running into another one, and we can't keep doing this.
What just happened out there?
That really freaked me out, Augie. Did you know that shoe shiners are made by Chondria and they remember everyone that they see, and they have a hive consciousness? That is freaky.
That is kind of freaky, but I mean, if it's in taking that much information on a daily basis, I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I mean, I'm sure they see thousands of faces, thousands of wanted faces, and I think those things are only programmed to shoe shine, not snitch. So,
I just got an idea, Mikey. Maybe we can get these shoe shiners to help us overthrow your father and your family.
hey, there's an idea. What if you got all of those, somehow hack into that network and get those shoe shiners to spy for you?
Honestly,
That is actually an amazing idea.
I haven't.
I don't know what kind of tech you'll need for that, but that sounds like a pretty hefty job.
I definitely like the shoe shiners, so if we could work with them, I would agree wholeheartedly. And like Mikey's talking to the wall, and the ship he's kind of like beside his mech.
Wait, so are we in the ship now, or
Yeah,
Yeah, we're on the
yeah,
way
you
to
guys-
the Krautless
Yeah,
dog.
you guys are flying
Alright.
into Grand Gernok. Yeah, you guys want to do anything on the ship?
Mikey spins and disassociates for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say like while you guys are on the ship, it's pretty deep within Grand Gernok, so you guys like chill for a bit as you fly. Yeah, like Whiskers, you're flying the ship over to the coordinates that Gork and Get gave you. Mikey, you're kind of tripping out, probably like chilling in the cargo hold area. Bugaki, you're just probably chilling in your room or something.
You're probably putting on a couple different faces.
Yeah. You're probably you're
Playing
fucking
around
around with the
with it,
little
yeah.
Prazo collar thing. However,
this pretty good.
yeah. Mikey, while you're just kind of having a little trip to yourself in the cargo hold, you hear like a knock, not a knock, but like a thud come from one of the crates of the drug.
Oh,
And like it echoes in your mind because you're on some new sensory level, but you hear like a
What was it? A thump or what was it?
like a thud, yeah,
A
like an
thud.
echoey thud.
someone tripped. So who fell?
You're probably by
Is it-
yourself, right?
Is
Yeah,
this-
he's by himself.
Mikey,
He's by himself.
are you?
Hey,
Can
he's
we
by
hear
himself.
him?
He's by himself. Just Mikey right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll kind of like walk over. I'll walk over to the box. I'm just kind of like, I try and crack it open. The same way I
Yeah,
cracked it open earlier.
just before you crack it up, you hear another. You pop it open, and yeah, you just your vision fills with white for a second as you just look at the WAP as you refocus, and you see it's just like a bunch of bags, little bags of or pouches of this drug. And you look and you don't really see anything, and you look deeper and deeper, and you don't know if what you heard was like a some drug induced sound or something, or some temporary mania that happened. But you look around in this crate, and it doesn't seem like there's anything. And you look and you kind of lean over into the box a little bit, and then all of a sudden, jumping out you see for a brief moment before complete darkness, you see this like pink little alien that looks like a mix between like a brain and a slug with like a couple tentacles around it hop out of the crate and latch onto your face for a moment, and you feel complete darkness for a moment, and then you feel actually tentacles kind of slide greasily into your ears as you can feel, and you don't know, like at this point, like you're still tripping on these drugs, like you don't know like if what you're feeling is happening to your brain or if this is because of the drug, but you almost feel like this creature is like sifting through your brains and sifting through memories as you start to like relive like various points of your life in like flashes of like milliseconds, like memories, and we take Mikey back to a memory of a very young Mikey as this thing is like digging into your brain. The tentacles are deep within your skull. A very young Mikey. You see yourself as you like POV of a young Mikey, like almost like a toddler kid Mikey, taking off a headset as you're in like this cold, very dimly lit room. You take off this headset as you finish one of the many Lancer training simulations that you used to have to do back in the day. In the corner of the room, you see this tall, thin doctor with like glasses that are like have that like shine over, so you can't even see the pupils. You know this guy is Dr. Cruel, who is basically the professor that kind of has had run a lot of tests on you guys when you were kids, that kind of thing. And as you take off this little helmet, you see around you all of your siblings, all of the Phazos children, all still kids, as you all finish this simulation together. And you see this guy. You are still short of the expected completion time, Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. Well, I want you to get off my back. I'm trying my hardest.
Again, the headsets go back on you guys as you are put through another rigorous simulation. Just roll me a flat D20 roll right now.
We got...
Oh no.
A 2?
Oh no. So yeah, this has already been like it's been simulation after simulation on this day. Like Mikey's exhausted, and as this one ends, like Mikey like collapses to the floor. You fuck up, you mess up the simulation, something breaks, Mikey collapses on the floor, and you see your brother Roland kind of help pick you up as you kind of all finish the simulation at the same time. He's like,
"It's okay, Mikey. We'll just try again."
And you see like Noon, your brother Noon, also grab the other arm and kind of help you up. The professor's like the doctor at the corner. He's like, "Your father would be very disappointed if he saw your performance, Michelangelo."
I don't know how many times we run this shit today. I'm tired.
Until you get it right. Looks over to your sister Rosie, and he's like, "Also, I expected a better performance from you, Miss Rosie." And she kind of rolls her eyes, and she's like,
"I was distracted by Mikey's whining."
And then all like you hear all like the siblings kind of snicker, and they're like, kind of sneering at you, Mikey, as you are then thrust again into another simulation. You feel this creature continuing to go through your memories. As we fast forward a few years, you see an older Mikey as you get strapped down to a metal table. You feel the cold metal, like almost like burning your back. You see that same professor, much older, as are you. "I'm sorry, Master Phazos, your father's orders." As you see like this buzzsaw starts to come You see, it's just like bright lights above as you look up toward the ceiling as you're like kind of laying down. Yeah, you're probably like a young adult, maybe late teenage Mikey at this point.
Bad years.
As you just see lights, and then out of the lights, you see this buzzsaw coming toward your arm.
Hey, yo. Whoa. Hey, give me 1 more second, Doc. Give me 1 more second.
You see, kind of in the window of this room, it's very tinted, and you see the silhouette of your father, and he's just like, through like an intercom, you hear, "Maybe next time you'll get the drills right, boy. Clearly that left arm of yours ain't doing you any good."
Fuck you, I swear to God.
As pain shoots up your arm as this buzzsaw just like cuts into your arm. Yeah, you feel just complete pain and then almost nothing as like, yeah, Mike, I guess you scream as you lose.
Faints.
Yeah, you lose an arm in that moment. This thing continues to go through your memories. Bugaki, you are sitting in your room fiddling around with this little proso collar thing, like putting on different faces and stuff. And you realize, and you hear like a noise, just like a very muffled noise, and it almost sounds like Mikey's voice for a moment.
What the fuck?
And it seems to be coming from the cargo area.
He kind of like listens, and then he goes back to whatever he was doing.
Almost like audibly, you're gonna.
A couple seconds go by. A couple seconds go by, and then you actually can hear like a very muffled Mikey scream, as if in pain.
It's not cool, man. If you're playing a joke on me, anybody there?
You hear nothing. Are you going towards the cargo bay now?
I'm going towards.
Cool. Roll an investigation.
Nat 1.
Nat 1.
Wow.
But
yeah,
you go through.
Nothing to see here.
Yeah, you look down into the cargo bay. You just see, some just like random junk that you guys have in there. Yeah, it's a little dark. You see the 3 crates that you guys have. One of them is like actually slightly ajar and open. And as you look around, you maneuver around your mech, which is in there, and some various cargo. And you look at it, you don't see Mikey at all. And for a brief second, you're just about to turn around and head back upstairs as out of the corner of the darkness, this pink brain slug looking creature latches onto your face, and you just feel complete darkness. And same thing, you feel tentacles dig into your tiny bug hole ears. You feel like the feeling of something like going through your life in memories, just sifting through them. And yeah, like Mikey, you feel your many memories throughout your life flash before your eyes in the matter of like milliseconds. We take Bugaki back. In your mind, you see this, a very young, almost childlike Bugaki as your father, as your father, Cornelius Dingleberry, is returning from a mission. And with him, standing with him, is this like tall, he's got like, robes on. You see this tall, gray, tiger-looking individual that you've never met before. As your dad, what does your dad look like? Describe your dad to everybody. What does Cornelius look like?
He basically looks like Bugaki with a huge mustache. He's got like a military hat, military uniform, and he's got a cigar in his mouth usually.
He like kind of sees you, makes eye contact, kind of in like a base on Bizento. And yeah, with him is this stranger that you've never met before. As he's like, son, I'd like you to meet my friend, Gojin Silva.
How old is Bugaki?
Probably like, I don't know, a child, like what, like 7, 8? Is that too young? I don't know. When did you meet Gojin?
Yeah, I guess I just need to know how old his voice sounds.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll say yeah. And this guy's like,
wow.
so he's tall, but he looks very young. Like he's not that many years older than you, but you see he's also wearing the uniform of a Jin commander. And this tiger looks down at you, and he's just like, "Oh, well, you are quite large for a little bug. My name is Gojin Silver. How do you do?"
Hi, I'm Bugaki.
Kind of shakes your hand, and he kind of like kneels. He like kneels down a bit, and he's like, "Hey." And then like Cornelius like kind of nods and like walks off to take care of some matters, and Gojin like looks to you, he's like, "Hey, Bugaki, you want to see something cool?"
I like turtles.
Oh yes, who doesn't? They're delicious.
Yeah, cool. What's that?
Come. He kind of leads you to this like trash section of the military base on Bizento. We see all this junk, and he's kind of like leading you, and he's just like, "Yes, sometimes I like to, after a long mission, I like to come here to blow off some steam, You see him like go to like one of the large pieces of junk, pull out of his satchel like a little thermite charge, attach it to a piece of junk. He's like, come, hide behind this. Hey, watch this. Hey, what? Watch the piece of junk. Beep. You see it blow up and like pieces of junk fly all over the room. And he's like, "I'm fucking sick. Hey, I love blowing shit up."
God.
Hey, you want to? He has one in his hands. These thermite charges. Hey, don't tell your father this, but you want to try?
Okay.
Hey, put it on that decommissioned car over there.
Okay. Do I press the button now?
No. I'll hold on to the remote. You put it over there. Come back here, and then we will press the button together.
He like runs like it's a tiny bug.
Yeah, this tiny little bug.
This huge.
Oh, I didn't realize the legs were so small. And then by the time you get back, he's like, "Okay, whenever you want this to blow up, plug you." You see this car just get blown into smithereens. As it does, Mikey, roll me like an agility save.
Oh, me?
Or just like a D20 if you have any like agility triggers or anything.
I've got get somewhere. I could just act. Or stay cool. I can stay cool. Dexterity, speed, or precision under pressure.
Sure. Roll it with 2 difficulty because you're still under the effects of that drug.
Okay. So
Jeez.
I got that's a 10 plus 4 with 2 difficulty. Let's see. Oh god.
Oh shit. 14 minus
6.
Oh shit. Okay, so that's like an 8. As like you're experiencing all this stuff, Mikey, you feel a sharp heat and pain on that side of where you lost that arm, but almost like you were feeling like the feelings like via like psychic means, like you were experiencing, but this actually feels like real life pain for a moment as you feel like just a sharp pain on your side. Whiskers. As you're piloting the ship, you just hear in the cargo bay an explosion.
Oh wow!
No.
I guess I'll go on the on the comms.
Hello, did someone explode something back there?
You get no response back.
Augie and Sweet Pea, what is going on?
Sorry, what? I was sleeping. Is everything all right?
Whiskers, it seems like something's going on in the cargo bay, but I can't really make it out on the camera. It's just a bunch of smoke.
Interesting. Okay, Sweet Pea, can you just take control of the ship?
Yeah, no worries. Go check it out. I'll get us the grog out. We should be there soon.
All right, so Whiskers goes back there.
Whiskers goes to investigate. And at this point, I'll say, yeah, the cargo room is dark. The lights are out. It's filled with smoke and debris. You smell like the soot. And you are maneuvering this very, something blew up here. However, before we get to that, Bugaki. As we go through the memories of Bugaki as this alien is like sifting, you don't really get the sense it's looking for something, but it is digging pretty deep. It's digging through your memories as Bugaki flashes back to about 20 years ago. Slightly younger, but not a child anymore. A slightly younger Bugaki is sitting in a boat with his father. On a little fishing trip. You're on a quiet lake. You just hear chirps and just like nature around you, and in a peaceful part of Bizento. As Bugaki, you're attaching this large piece of bait to a fishing rod, and you see your father sitting with you. Kind of looks at you, and he's just like, "Oh, you sure you want to put a big bait like that on that boy?"
Yeah, I want to catch a big fish, like a huge one.
Well, bigger bait does not always mean bigger reward. Remember this, my son. It's something Willie Tuga taught me many years ago.
What if you get a big fish? Isn't that a big reward?
It's possible, but just a lesson. Not always. It's not always the size that matters, my son.
Yeah, I think you're right.
In his mind, he's like, "No, I gotta have a big everything."
Something traumatizes them.
But I'm better than everyone because I'm bigger, right?
You see him like visibly like shake his head as he casts his fishing rod out. He's like, "Just let's get back to fishing, son." As Bugaki, you wait for a bit of time as you sit there in tranquility with your father. A nice moment of peace that you remember from your childhood. You feel a tug on the rod as something begins to pull you.
Oh, I think I got a big one.
Oh, is that so? Your father looks towards you. Give me a skill check with 2 difficulty to reel this sucker in.
Am I close enough to give him bonded in this moment?
Uh-oh. What happened?
-5.
How on brand and perfect. As you try, you see like a huge silhouette under the water. As you try to reel this in, and you almost get pulled out of the boat as you fly in the air, as your father grabs you, pulls you back, and like sets you down on the boat. And he's like, "Stand aside, my boy! That's the biggest fish I've seen in years!" Grabs the fishing rod and starts to hold on. It's like shaky. He's like, "Oh!" And then you see like him hold on for dear life, and like your dad is like a strong guy, like the strongest guy that you know at this point. But even he can't handle the sheer strength of this creature. As you see your father gets flown and gets pulled into the water, as you see you see splashing and splashing and splashing.
Father, can you hear me? Is there any life? Is there any lifeguard? Any life?
Yeah. There's like life. There's like
throw a
buoys.
lifesaver.
You throw a lifesaver in there. You see splashing and splashing and splashing, and then bubbles, bloop, 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 and then the bubbles stop. Mikey.
Oh man!
Back to Mikey. Mike, you feel that sharp pain in your arm. Almost feels like real life pain as we flash back. Mikey, you see Mikey, your maneuver, it's your left arm, right? Or no, sorry, left arm.
It's that left arm.
You feel the pain as like it's abnormal and strange as you move around this mechanical arm of yours, this new mechanical arm. But it feels, although abnormal, it feels strong. And you're there with you're just like, in an alley, or just like you're just hanging out. And you see your brother Roland there with you. and he tosses you a ball. It's like, hey, Mikey, tosses you a ball to catch with your arm. Roll me just like a flat roll.
Okay.
Or roll me a stay cool. Why not? Why not stay cool?
Okay, let's see if we got it. That's the nat 1 with 4, so that's a 5.
My god.
What?
You are not used to the arm yet, as like it like almost like pulls you in a direction. You miss the ball entirely. Roland.
Oh.
Yeah, it's okay, Mikey. We'll try it again. Oh, tosses you the ball again. Roll me another one.
All right, I'm gonna get this one, brother. I'm gonna make you
I'm gonna
proud.
get this one. Oh no.
It's a 6.
Oh jeez. Yeah. You almost touch the ball, and then all of a sudden your hand turns to a fist and you punch the ball out of the air, and then it like shatters. Hey, it's okay, Mikey. I got another one.
You
Hey, try one more time
with me, bro. I gotta learn this stuff, or else I can't make it back to.
I know. We'll get it right. We'll get it right, bro. We'll get it right. Tosses you another ball. Roll me another one.
Okay, here we go. That's a 13.
You're trying to get used to this arm. As finally you catch it in midair, almost without looking.
Hey!
I mean,
I did it. I think I did it.
Hey, that might be a blessing in disguise. Hey, that's a pretty good arm.
Hey, do you think they'll sign me? The freaking.
Hey, well, I don't know about that. I don't know what the. Yeah, we'll see. Hey, you got that? Let's try this. He pulls like this sheet of metal. Just like you're kind of in like I'm just imagining like a sandy like junkyard type place. We're just hanging out. He pulls like a thick sheet of metal, kind of holds it in front of you. It's like, hey, try it, like something that normally you wouldn't be able to punch through with a regular arm. It's like, hey, Mikey, try punching through this shit.
You want me to hit it?
Yeah, see how strong this thing really is. Roll me an attack roll with accuracy. I'll say
right.
Because you're using your mechanical arm and it's strong.
It's probably plus grit, I guess.
You want me to have a couple
Plus
hits?
3.
Yeah, I'll take a couple shots. Okay, so we get that's 11, and I gotta do accuracy.
Oh yeah, it's over a 10. Yeah, you're good.
Sure.
First try, you don't even like put even that much strength into it. You just like poof, you punch a hole right through the sheet of metal.
Jeez.
Whoa! Hey! See, it's not so bad, Mikey.
Okay,
Yes,
well, I mean,
you gotta get in the hang of this.
I gotta learn how to do handshakes too. If this is how strong we're talking, 'cause, I'm not sure.
Yeah, now
about
we gotta
this.
work on the subtler, gentler things. You know. Hey, you never know. You might, in case you run in with a lucky lady. You know, you gotta be gentle and soft.
This could be something else. This could be something else.
You guys continue practicing with your arm, and you're punching more metal as you're getting used to this arm. Whiskers.
Does his brother? Sorry, does his brother also have mechanical implants?
So
no, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Yeah,
He doesn't.
I think everyone else is
Roland
technically genetically the same. Like we're all kind of like lab babies in a way, but they're like the perfect one. So I needed it as a lesson, but also I feel like I've also had issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
You punch holes through metal. Whiskers, you enter the back cargo area, and it's smoky, it's dark, and you look for the cause of the disturbance. What are you looking for? What are you doing right now?
Hello, Mikey. Hello, Bugaki. Are you there? What is going on?
No response from either of them. As smoke's blotting your vision. You kind of have trouble seeing. It's a little dark. The smoke's kind of getting in your nostrils.
I'm gonna go down and check with the mechs because that's probably where the explosion came from. And if someone else is on the ship, then they're probably after our mech.
No, you're in the cargo area now, where the explosion happened. Your mechs are level below, right?
Bugaki's mech is in the cargo area though.
Yeah.
This is where I'm taking a look at Bugaki's mech.
Okay. As you move toward Bugaki's mech, roll me like an investigation roll.
All right, I have +2 for investigate. Oh, actually, I have sorry, investigate is more like research. I have spot +4. So I'll use spot.
Yeah, sure, spot.
Ooh, that's
Also, I forgot to mention.
That's a 22.
Oh wow, Mike, I forgot to mention when you did feel that pain, and that heat. Give me 3 energy damage onto your person. Whiskers, you look around and you see the crate that's slightly ajar. Looks like it had been opened. You're digging around through the mech and you hear muffled voices of Bugaki and Mikey coming from a direction like around it's a large ass mech around the other side of it. As you move toward the other side of the mech, you feel a metal arm punch you in the side, and you take 2 kinetic damage.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
You see in front of you see Mikey with this pink brain slug looking creature with like tentacles that you see are digging into his ears. But his face is vacant. He's unresponsive. His demeanor is it's not the drugs anymore. It's like something's off as Mikey's like punching the air, and he punches you right in the arm. And you, like with a heavy metal hand, and you take 2 kinetic damage. Are you?
I guess my instinct would be to jump up to the level above. I have a mobility hard suit, so I would jump up and just yell out,
"Sweet pea, Augie, we have a situation. Mikey has some kind of creature on his face, and he just punched me."
I'll be right there. I'm downstairs.
Augie starts to rush towards you guys. Whiskers, as you look down and as Mikey is kind of wobbling his way towards you, you turn to the direction of where Augie is gonna come out of, the entranceway. And as you turn, you see another creature hop out of the darkness and latch onto your face.
Wow.
Same deal. You feel the tentacles go into your ears. You feel it going through your memories. You feel like you're reliving every core memory and every core moment of your life in the matter of milliseconds. And we flash back, Whiskers, to many years ago as we look through baby Whiskers' eyes. We see Whiskers on Zuzu, in the wilderness near the facility for the advancement of technology. You see Whiskers as a pup, less than a year old. You just recently began to walk. Your vision is still a little fuzzy around the edges. As you see, a group of humanoids are coming into your community nest. And with you are several other creatures of various shapes, sizes, colors, from your same planet. And you just remember blurry faces passing by, a few humanoids coming to pet you, faces blurred, picking you up, nothing really out of the ordinary. No nothing hostile. This seems to be happening to all of the creatures in your area. However, this one blue humanoid kind of walks towards you. He's got cool blue skin, earthy brown eyes, big blue beard. He kind of crouches down to your level and kind of looks you in the eyes, and he's just and here your vision starts to kind of focus a little bit, and you see his kind face, and he's just like, "Oh, hey there, little guy, aren't you a cute one?"
And then I'm like a little pup, barely able to stand, trying to put my hands up and falling over.
He kind of laughs, and he goes to pick you up. And as he picks you up, Whiskers, instantly you feel a warm, magical connection with this humanoid creature. You can all of a sudden understand his intentions. You can understand like him communicating with you, even like just through mere thought. You feel like this guy can understand you, all without words. You feel like a wave of comfort, of security, of familiarity with this person, almost immediately. And you can almost feel like a sync, to, like your mind is almost getting synced to his just from the touch. And in a matter of minutes, like your foggy memories of like puphood and even just like your memory in general just becomes crisp, and you begin to understand like Whisker's like where you are, who Whisk is, as you know now, like the person picking you up is named Whisk. You see this guy like as he picks you up and also feeling the same emotions and feelings, waves over to like some scientists over in like the corner of the facility, and he's just like, "Hey, daughters, check this out. I think I found the perfect one." You see like a few scientists come over, like all excited, and they're just like, oh, they're like all taking notes and stuff. And then like Whisk kind of like goes up to you and just like he raises his hand. He's like, and like he communicates like through thought for you to raise your hand as well.
I raise my hand up.
And then all the scientists, oh, yeah. Wow, very nice, very nice. Yeah, he's like, see? And then you see one of the scientists, she kind of has a clipboard, and she's like, "Congratulations, Whisk, on your new familiar. You're going to make a great team. What will you name him?" And you see Whisk kind of like looks over to you, he kind of turns you around in his arms, kind of like gives you like a scritch on the head, like looks at your little snoot. "Well, I saw his cute little whiskers, and I had to pick him up. I think I'll call him my little buddy Whiskers."
Amazing.
As he kind of like tugs at your whiskers a little bit and gives you a little scratch. This thing continues to dig deeper into your mind. However, Bugaki, we are back at that same moment. Bugaki, you sit in the fishing boat. The bubbles.
Bugaki jumps in.
Bugaki, you jump into the still water, looking and looking for your father, as you don't see any movement down there anymore. And as soon as you kind of jump in and you're about to go underwater, horny Dingleberry pops out of the surface, and he's just like, "Oh my god! Oh, the bloody bastard got away!
You scared me. You worried me.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay." He kind of points toward the boat. As he gestures you to both swim back. As you guys swim back toward the boat. "Oh, that was a big one, son." Kind of swims slowly. Bugaki, as you turn back to see your father following you, as you are both swimming back to the boat, you see slow-mo as like a silhouette starts to appear under your father, as this huge fish jumps out from under Horny, your father, and swallows him whole and splashes back into the water. And Bugaki, you're almost back at the boat. You turn and you see this happen, and you see the fin of the fish start to make its way toward you.
What?
Sifting through memories, Whiskers, you are at a bar with Whisk on a bar on Alkeen, in the peak of the Lubian Delbar Revolution. And you see surrounding you a couple humans who were in disguise, who kind of reveal themselves, and they're just brandishing thermal knives, and they're like, "We was told some Jin commanders would be here," and they're kind of surrounding you and edging closer and closer. And Whisk kind of looks towards you, communicating the thought of just "All right, I've got the one on the left, you got the one on the right, Whiskers." He jumps, pulls out a knife, starts fighting these dudes, and Whiskers, you jump toward the one on the other side?
Yeah, probably bite someone's neck or something.
Roll me an attack roll.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay. Oh, that's a 6.
That's a 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you miss.
Yeah.
And this guy slashes you. Give me, take another 2 damage. Take 2,
Okay.
I guess.
So I'm down at 5 out of 9.
Oh shit! Give me another attack roll as you're brawling with this dude. These guys who seem to have like
It's a 9.
disguised and
This is classic.
oh wow.
Yeah.
You feel another punch in your side. I mean, in your flashback, it seems as though this guy doesn't have any cybernetics, but you feel like the cold metal of something smashing into you as like you're wrestling with someone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if we pulled back, we would see Mikey and Whiskers wrestling right now.
Yeah.
But you take another 2 as
Whiskers is probably biting onto Mikey's metal arm and getting thrown around to like the wall and shit right now.
Yeah. Whiskers, give me another attack roll.
Come on. Oh my god, it's a nat 1. This is so
You
bad.
continue to wrestle with this character as
Alright. I'm at 3 health now, is it?
Yeah, that's fine. Mikey, we fast forward a little bit from when you got the arm of yours. You feel like a bit of pain as you like knock into something really hard. However, not hurtful enough for you to actually take damage because whatever it was missed. As you rush past something heavy, you beside you, your friend Luxia. Is that how you pronounce her name? Luxia, this like furry blue humanoid fox girl almost, kind of in like tribal garbs, kind of gestures to you, and she's like, there isn't much time. As you guys are running through the village, as you get to the window, get to a hut, and through the window of the hut, Mikey, you see out the window ships beginning to descend upon the planet that you're on, and you see these beams start to hit the surface as you see like these huge ships start to like blot out the sun as like these beams of energy are just like annihilating all life and creating like molten lava on the ground. As you're looking out at this, the fucking shit happening, bodies of water are getting vaporized, your soil is turning to glass, like wildlife is getting decimated as you look out this window. As you get pulled, as Luxia is like, hurry! There isn't much time. Opens this pod, this like silver escape pod looking contraption, is trying to usher you inside.
Wait a minute. Wait, what the fuck are you doing?
I'll be right behind you. It's like pushing you in there. I'll be right behind you. Don't worry.
What do you mean you're behind me?
I'll be right behind you. Closes the door before you can even get another word in. Locks it. Well, not locks it, but like the thing from the inside locks. And you see like her like kind of like gathering things and moving things as she beep, bloop, 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 bloop. This escape pod that you're in. She like, you share one last moment as like she looks at you.
Like hand on the glass.
Hand on the glass. Her hand is on the glass as higher and higher your thing starts to go. And as you look down through the little window of the little pod that you're in, you see her like saying something, but you can't really quite make it out. And you see her like scrambling and gathering things and heading out of this hut that you're in. You get launched into the atmosphere as you look down and you see ships start to approach that same village on Vixopia that you just left. As you see the beams start to come down on that very same hut that you just left, and that whole little village that you were just in, just like completely leveled.
So like Mickey's just like screaming from the inside of the pod, but like you can't hear anything. He's in space.
Yeah, like a muted. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's like a muted. All of a sudden, Mikey, as you're like screaming and like, I mean, you could hear it, but like anyone outside this pod can't. Screaming out, and then all of a sudden you feel getting ripped off your face. This pink slug thrown down to the floor. You see Augie, holy shit, with a shotgun as he like shoots this thing on the ground and like stomps on it. These goddamn psycho slugs, have these get on the ship. Holy shit, are you okay, Mikey?
Mikey's immediately barfing. Like he's been violated.
Yeah.
He feels everything.
Yeah.
Fine.
And you're also feeling the come down from like the drug too at the same
drug,
time.
yeah.
So it's just like all sorts of like
Oh my god.
yeah, like I would say even all of the memories you were just feeling are like you like were further enhanced like on a sensory level
Like
because of the
surreal,
drugs too.
yeah,
so it was even more surreal and more fucked up.
Sweated.
That's crazy.
As you like kind of come to and your vision kind of like levels out a little bit, you see like the side of your body, the side opposite of where your arm is. You have a bit of a burn. Looks like you got caught in a bit of an explosion. You've taken a little bit of damage, and you've got a couple bruises, but nothing too crazy.
Okay, no.
Out of the corner of your eye, though, you see Whiskers kind of fumbling around by himself.
I'm probably like chasing my tail in a circle or something.
And then like Augie grabs you. He's like, hurry! And you guys move toward Whiskers.
Fucking hell. Well, like Mikey's obviously like I feel like I know what happened to Mikey, but Mikey's very confused.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, wait a second. Did Augie? What the fuck happened?
Yeah. As you guys are running toward him, he's like, yeah, I don't know. Psycho slugs. I've seen them only a few times in my life. They're mostly harmless, but they leech vitality from memories and can really fuck with your head. The stronger the memory, the more deeper they like to dig. Are you all right? Do you feel any headaches? Or
like his eyes are kind of like still kind of like crossed and they're kind of like warping in and out. He's like, let's just do this. Let's just figure this out.
There's like 4 Augies talking to you right now.
Augie's coming at you from all sides.
You explained it 4 times to me.
Yeah, we're lucky. Whiskers got me and Sweepy's attention before shit got really bad. Let's get to him real quick, and then you guys are running toward Whiskers. Bugaki, back to you at the same scene. We see this large fin making its way toward Bugaki. And as it closes in on you, you're barely at the boat. You're scrambling to get to the boat. You finally get to the boat, but you don't have enough time to pull yourself in. As this thing is about to reach you, all of a sudden, a knife comes out of the belly of this fish. Horny Dingleberry bursts out of the fish, covered in guts. Cornelius Dingleberry will not be found by a mere fish. Pulls out a knife, pulls himself out of this fish, begins to climb out of the carcass as like blood seeps into the water. As he swims his way towards you, and he's like, "Bugaki, are you all right?"
The water was it's a lot right now, but
it's a little nippy. As he's like swimming his way towards you, you see actually that fish wasn't the one that was on your line. You see like your fishing rod is nowhere to be seen. However, that same silhouette that you saw when you were fishing earlier, as Cornelius is slowly or as quickly as possible, but in your mind it's like slow-mo, swimming his way towards you. You see this large silhouette quickly approach Horny from behind as this huge like pink shark-like fish comes out, sharp teeth open wide, and
look out!
As everything plays on slow, as the jaws clamp down on Cornelius, he turns around, still holding the knife, kind of like catches in between 2 teeth on one of the and like kind of with his whole strength is like trying to like push these jaws open, but the bottom teeth are digging into his back. As he's like holding this mouth open, and he's like, "Run! Swim away, Bugaki! Get as far away as you can!"
No!
That's all he says this entire scene. No!
Oh my god.
And as you see,
Bugaki's gonna try to like swim towards him.
No!
Like, punch him.
Get away as far as you can! As you see,
I'm coming to help!
slow-mo the jaws clamp down. You see your father get severed into
God.
as you see the life leave his eyes as he's looking right at you, like, you know, mouth open, like yelling at you to get the fuck out, as his body sinks, or like one half of his body sinks toward the bottom of the water as the shark is like, or like the shark like creatures like chomping down on the other half of Cornelius Dingleberry. Bug juice just squirting everywhere.
Wow.
Bugaki, what are you doing as you see this, and the last thing your father telling you is to get away as far as you can?
Fuck!
At this point, the boat is right beside you.
He's crying and he gets in the boat and he's like looking back. Fuck! Fuck!
Yeah, you just see this shark, you know, preoccupied with chomping down on Cornelius as this boat starts to zip away as the fuck starts
He's just crying. At this
Yeah.
point, he's just crying, and the tears are like
Yeah.
coming off his
Flowing
face.
with the boat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Whiskers. You feel another memory kind of come to the surface of your brain as you are in a room, a quiet room, as you watch as Whisk kind of lays weakly on a bed, on Alkeen, surrounded by friends and family. You know, Rainy Flowwater's there, the Windwalker family's there, the Cometson family, Davriel is there. You know, from episode 1. You see, like, you know, he's weak and old, laying down on this bed, and he's just Whiskers. You gotta take care of the hot potato.
Yes, yes, I will take care of it for you. Don't worry.
You know, that sweet pea, she'll keep you out of trouble. Kind of like reaches an arm out towards your paw.
Yeah, Whisker's paw is like on his chest, probably.
Yeah. You've always been a good boy, Whiskers. A good boy. As you see the life fade from Whisk, you know, everyone around you, you know, solemn faces. But you obviously the closest to Whisk at his side on his deathbed.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, you relive that sad scene.
Whiskers is probably just dog crying, like.
Meanwhile, Mikey Starhand, as you are running toward, you know, it's dark out, right? You hear the and you and Augie know exactly where Whiskers is, and you guys rush toward.
That can't be my boy.
That's gotta be him. You guys run toward that direction. Bugaki, another memory fills your brain as we flash to not so long ago. You see, very not so long ago, you see your starship as it approaches Anu. The quietness of space as all of your forces start to gather alongside you, as do like some ships from Bogogo. As you guys are approaching the new Union home.
All right, boys. You know what we gotta do? We're going in there with 100%, and we're not backing down.
You see Bildo Buzzo, your right-hand man, kind of salute to you, and he's just like, "Sir, we will be ready to engage as soon as we're in range."
I'm so proud of you guys.
As you guys approach, though, Hanu is kind of slowly approaching your view. Something seems off, Bugaki. You notice something off about this scene in front of you. Despite declaring, you know, war upon the new unit, as we saw in that flashback from like episode 2, and they knew you were coming, you don't see any new Union ships there to greet you. You don't really see anything it's just the dead of space and the planet just in front of you. And as you start to what you say?
They'll show up soon, I'm sure of it. Don't worry, boys.
I'll be ready.
Send
as you
close to everybody else. Make sure everybody. Hey guys, they'll show up, right?
As you say that, you realize where you fucked up. You see the Mayflower, the huge laser cannon, like the huge like space weapon next to Hanu, start to like the petals of it kind of open up and start to light up, and you realize they don't need a fleet. They have the fucking Mayflower. As it begins to light up, and the forces that are in front of you.
Guys, what's that? What is that thing? Nobody told me about this.
There's no sound in space, as all you see is like light, light, as like ship after ship of your fleet just start to disappear, get destroyed, shout out of the sky, as this laser just like you see one by one your fleet starts to get decimated by the Mayflower. Bildo Buzzo turns to you and he's just like, "What should we do, sir?" And as he turns to you, Bugagi's already gone. No one is there, and he's like, "Sir,
abandoned ship!"
All Bildo Buzzo sees out the window of the starship as a cryo escape pod exiting. As Bugagi, you get shot out of the ship. As the pod like leaves the carnage, Bugaki, outside of your small little frosted window, you see your forces get destroyed by like the laser, and then all of a sudden, all these NU ships and lancers start to appear out of blink space and start to clean up the stragglers, all the little ships and all the little lancers that you guys brought. You see like them start to get rid of all the small fry as you just like as you get further away, and the cold darkness of cryosleep start to like set in. That's the last thing you see before complete darkness.
It's just Bugaki's face, like,
yeah.
like putting
Whiskers.
his hand out.
Whiskers. You feel you get a weird feeling. You get a feeling that like this slug or whatever is digging through your brain. You get like a sense that it you can feel kind of like what it's feeling, and perhaps because you have like that innate magic within you, you can kind of sense a little more of this psychic energy, and you can sense like a feeling of like fascination from this creature, as if this creature's intelligent, and you can almost feel as though it can see that you have almost two minds within your own head, that of Whiskers and that of yours, and like this like is fascinating the slug as it's like digging deeper and deeper and uncovering more and more memories.
Well, because it's also seeing Whisk's memories in my head.
It's also seeing Whisk's memories, and that's what's fascinating as it keeps digging deeper and deeper, and you feel that it almost uncovers a memory that you don't actively remember. It's in your brain, but it must have been when you were away from Whisk at some point, and Whisk was doing something when you weren't together. But since you're connected, like you have that memory within you, but like this just wasn't a memory that you thought about. But like digging out of this deep hole that this thing is sifting through, it brings up this memory that you don't remember. It's when Vamir and Taurus died, that elf, one of Whisk's friends in the Jinn Commanders. And yeah, you see the scene set out before you. Whiskers is actually asleep, and it's late at night. You see Whisk, he like can't really sleep. He kind of gets up, start to like cough, kind of opens his laptop, starts to like, he looks like a bit restless as if he can't sleep, and he's like beep, 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 beep. Going through some like archives and files, starting to cough and like seeing like kind of blood showing up on his coming out of his mouth. And he pulls up like an article of like the headline of Vimir and Taurus dying, and it showing the information that he died in a spacecraft accident. And you see Whisk is just kind of like, bleep, bleep, bleep. He kind of puts in his like Jin Commander like military access code into like the archives and kind of sifts through some files. And he sees that the last job that Vimir and Taurus was on was a job where his ship was en route to Zerf, and that Vimir was delivering something on behalf of the Bloody Daggers, which you remember as a gang on Zerf. And that was the last job he did, and those were the last to interact with him before his ship blew up, or that he got into that accident that day. You see Whisk like coughing, and he's just like, "Oh, I must be tired. That's probably nothing." Closes the laptop and like kind of goes to go wake you up. Hey, Whiskers, wake up! Wake up, Whiskers! Wake up! Wake up, Whiskers! Whiskers, wake up! Wake up! You see Augie as you open your eyes. Yeah, nice. Whiskers, wake up! Wake up! Wake up! As you see it, Mikey throws down a slug. Shock, yeah. As they rip the slug off your face.
Wow. Great.
And you see the dead psycho slug on the floor. You guys have you guys have reunited.
Yeah, nice transition.
All that's missing is Bugaki.
Oh god, Bugaki. What the fuck is that bug?
What just happened? Wow, that slug seemed to know me better than I know myself. I am having a crisis right now.
Yeah, Whiskies, I can tell you I'm trying to adjust currently, but Augie currently has the plan, so...
You must be on another level right now.
Where is that little bug? All of a sudden, somersaulting out of the corner from behind his mech, you see Bugaki somersault into view, but like wiggling around as this thing is in front of you guys, and like on his face. You guys see Bugaki.
Fucking rolling.
Yeah, we go over and help him out.
Yeah, Mikey, Augie, Whiskers, you guys go over to Bugaki, rip the slug off his face. Bugaki, the last thing you saw as you went into the deep cryo sleep, and then you wake up as the pod opens. A memory from not that long ago. You see staring down at you, Mikey, Augie, and Whiskers for the first time.
God.
When you first met them, as your vision comes back into focus, and no, that's not a memory. That's literally happening right now as they're all standing over you with the slug ripped off as the darkness fades. And Bugaki, you are back and conscious.
Who the fuck are you guys?
Hello, Bugatti. LOL.
It's us, Bugaki. You know who we are. Are you okay?
Wait a
the fuck with your
second.
brain?
You good, Bugaki?
Oh, yeah!
Look at me, Bugaki. Look at me.
See, I told you, they fuck with your brains,
Oh.
right?
Yeah.
Wait a second. I thought I was. Whoa.
You guys all right? You guys might have diarrhea for the next 2 days, but it's all right.
Oh, no.
Augie,
Otherwise, no lasting symptoms.
what is going to happen to us? Oh, nothing.
Yeah, they're quite harmless. They feed off memories, and the stronger the memories, the more delicious to them, I suppose.
Wait a second. Who feeds off the memories?
Oh, sorry. These things on the ground, these dead things that we just killed, these psycho slugs.
Yeah, they're not very
The fuck
pretty.
is that shit?
I was making out with both of our mouths, all of our mouths, not too long ago. So,
Mikey, did this come from the crate?
honestly, you could ask me that now because I'm sober. But Mikey, whatever, a while ago, honestly doesn't know much about what happened. What did Mikey do when we got to the shop? Did I do something stupid? I got a little nervous when I try to sell things. I'm not very good at talking to people. I think something bad happened.
Yeah, you took like a big, you took some drugs.
Some
I'm gonna be honest with you. You took a lot of drugs. And I was like, man, this guy's really selling this stuff. But then I realized that you actually did it.
Yeah, maybe I should have played a little softer because that was some weird shit we went through. Was that? You guys weren't on drugs though. So
Now I really want to get rid of these damn things.
As Augie actually picks up the one that was on
Bugaki?
you, my Whiskers, I think. It's actually not fully dead. You see, it's kind of like it's been like stepped on and shot, but it's just like kind of writhing a little bit. It's like, these fucking things are crazy. What the real question is, how did these get on the ship? Like, were these in the? Said they were in the crates.
You could maybe, honestly. I think if we follow the steps here, it looks like a drugged up Mikey got up, but it looks like maybe I walked over to the corner, but then I started punching shit, so it was a bit messy, and obviously something blew up in my fucking face. I don't know what blew up. Something obviously was on fire.
Yeah, Whiskers, you have visible bruises from Mikey's metal arm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mikey's fist has like some fur stuck to it.
Well, yeah. So, question is, like, why were these in the crates? If these came from the crates, I thought those were just
Wait a second. Drugs. Did those guys try to fuck us? Are you stealing our memories?
I don't know. Which guys?
Where do we get these crates?
From Salmon and the Archon's moon.
Well, no, sorry. Kane was delivering them to Salmon Jenkins, right?
Oh,
my memory serves me correctly.
That is right.
But Salmon Jenkins gave these ones back to you. I don't know. Maybe you have to talk to Kane and see what's up.
Does that mean that the Archon's moon probably has a psycho slug infestation now?
Hey, you know what?
Or they came from the source. They came from possibly Kane.
You saying this man's distributing space slugs in the guise of selling drugs to the community?
Yeah, that's a 2-for-1. That's like, you're already doing something illegal. Another illegal thing doesn't cancel it out.
Yeah, but why the space slugs? I don't get it. Why would you want to slug us?
It made a message I feel absolutely violated. I don't want to deal with that again.
Honestly, I feel a lot of personal trauma right now, and that was not okay.
I agree.
Right? Trying to make us go to therapy, but honestly, this was a little. I have a guy. I just haven't been talking to him. Okay.
It's a complicated relationship. I haven't seen him in a while.
Crazy.
I don't mind being dirty when I get dirty, but I feel really dirty and weird right now.
Yeah, that was.
Did you guys see anything strange or in particular? I think it's just from what I've heard, it's just memories from your past, right?
Yeah, you could say memories, but it's almost like my memories were in what was that movie thing they did back in the day? 4D. You know, when I put you in a chair and spit in your face in the old.
Yeah. Well, when I found you guys were like wrestling around and punching the air.
Yeah.
We look around. We look around at the cargo bay, and it's just like a mess right now.
Yeah, everything's thrown all over the place. Even the WAP is like, the bags of them are scattered on the floor. It's tipped over. There was an explosion. There's like smoke everywhere. The little mechanisms on the ship are like putting out the fires. As Sweepy's just like, don't worry, darlings. I'm taking care of cleaning this all up. It's all good.
Actually, Augie, this slug uncovered a memory that I did not realize I had.
Oh, is that right? That's peculiar. What happened?
Well, I have Whisk's memories within me, and one day when I was sleeping, he was looking up why his friend Vamir and Taurus died. He was on a job delivering something for the Bloody Daggers before his ship crashed. Or something.
I wonder why the slug would show you that of all things, but I don't know. Curious.
Well, it is a secret memory that I think it was interested by. I could feel what the slug felt, so it was super weird.
That does make sense. From what I've heard, they are intelligent creatures, and they are interested in, once they've got a host, they are interested in what's within the host's mind, because the deeper they go and the juicier they can get their sustenance. Obviously, that's their goal. Very interesting. Would have been cool to see what's in these little. He like waves the carcass around.
Yeah, I know.
See what this thing is seeing in its life.
Did we talk about the conspiracy theory of Jin commanders being assassinated or not? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
Okay, I don't know if I'd be able to put 2 and 2 together right now because my brain is mangled.
Yeah. Well, what you guys do remember is that former Jin Commander Gojin Silver did say that he faked his. You guys never really talked about it since then because everything went to shit. But yeah, I guess when this comes up, Whiskers, you remember this, that Gojin Silver did say to you that he did fear for his life when Vamir and Taurus died because he was a little sketched out by the situation. So that's why he kind of lived out on the Ghost Space Nebula and as under a different identity, just to avoid a fate like that. I would say you also could clue into the fact that when you last talked to Davril, he said a Thorin Starhammer, who was a former Jin Commander, is currently missing. You also know that... Yeah, I think that's it.
Bugaki, if we can connect back with anyone who is still in the Jin Commanders or connected to Jin Commanders.
Sorry, what? My voice must.
Oh, your voice goes high.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Yeah,
it's good. It's cool though. It's really cool. I like it. I like it. I love it actually.
With Bugaki, we should look into the missing Jin Commanders because I think Whisk may have also been poisoned or something when I think about it, because he was worried about why his friends were dying mysteriously as well before he died. When I think about it, mysteriously as well.
Man, that's...
Do you remember what Gojin said? Gojin said that he went into hiding for the last 7 years because he thought that he was being hunted or something.
I just don't know, man. I don't know where to find them.
Anyways.
It's my dream. It's my dream to reconnect to Jin Commanders, but do you have any other leads? I don't know anybody.
Augie puts a hand on your shoulder, Bugaki, and he's just like, it's okay. We'll hopefully run into more.
Well, I think the most pressing issue right now is what is happening on Bogogo, and maybe we will find people that we know there, but there is a lot happening right now.
Is it possible that my dad also got assassinated? Because that, I have thought about that.
How did your father die? We had only heard in the news that he had passed, but no details of the incident.
It's kind of complicated. I'm not going to get into it right now. But,
sent a fish to assassinate him.
It was a fish.
You see like the after credit scene. There's like that shark guy. He enters a bar, gets a payout, and he's like, "Pleasure doing business with you."
It's up his shirt. I don't normally go in water anymore, boy. They were on a fishing trip.
That's good. Yeah.
Well, it was a fishing accident. Long story short, so I'm kind of putting 2 and 2 together, and anyways, we could talk about it later.
Yeah, to be honest, right now, I am not in the mood to talk to a stranger and try to sell him 3 crates of drugs, so maybe we should just be
as
on
you
our
say
way.
that,
We've arrived at the Crowley's Dog if you guys are still up for... I know you just went through hell and back, boys, but if you guys want to meet up with this Mordecai Winters, now's your chance. Otherwise, I could set up a call to Kane if you want to figure out what's up with these sluggy things.
I kind of want to leave Earth. This is not a fun place right now, and I feel like I need a good meal and a cigarette and a sleep.
Yeah, also, Bugaki has like a memory of like the Bogogo and how they're so faithful to Bugaki.
Yeah. I mean, in that memory, like they were alongside you when you had that.
Yeah. So he's like thinking about Hakuna Matata.
Akuma Natata.
Akuma Natata. He's thinking about Akuma Natata, and he's feeling really, really guilty right now. And he's like, "Yeah, I honestly think we should go to Bogogo, but not for any particular reason or anything. I just think I feel like, though they need my help right now. But I think we should still also sell these drugs so we actually make money."
That's true. We could use an extra couple dollars, but up to you.
If you guys don't want to go, I'll go. It's fine.
I guess, Bugaki, we will go with you, but you do the talking, which I know you like to do anyways.
Okay. I'll be the muscle.
I can do that.
I'll keep my back up. I'll look strong, and obviously.
I mean, I don't know if I really like to talk that much. I mean, I am a good talker, so what can I say, right?
Whiskers looks over to Mikey and just says like, "Zoo, zoo, zoo, zoo." Like this guy, eh?
Zoo.
I know what you're talking about.
All of a sudden, bloop, Sweet Pea, a little hologram of her pops up, and she's like,
"Hey boys, I just did the liberty of doing a little bit of a scan on what's up with these psycho stuff, because your girl was a little worried. Turns out that some people actually use these strategically. I'm reading here that there's actually tech out there that some gangs use and some unsavory fellas use that can actually extract information from these slugs."
Fucking knew it.
So you're saying someone was about to harvest brain?
Well, either that, or maybe Kane was trying to fish out some sensitive information from someone on the Archon's moon. I don't know. But it does look like there is tech that exists out there that when one of these things gets a lot of memories filled up in its little bank, you can extract them.
Losing my fucking mind. I'm literally losing my fucking mind. Okay.
Save the slugs. Save the slugs. We could use them. Maybe there's some important information in there.
I'm in a fucking fridge or something. I can't fucking look at them.
Augie takes a little, he sweeps them into like a little bag, and I'd put these in the fridge. Just, Bugaki, don't eat these. Just remember these are psycho slugs.
Well, if you don't want me to eat them, don't make them look like beans.
I mean, I don't think they honestly look like bloody sausages.
Yeah, for now. Just don't put them in a can.
He puts them in the freezer.
Okay.
Christ.
It's pretty gross.
But some cool information to know if you ever come across these psycho slugs and want to get information from someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna get PTSD.
Okay, so note to self. Kane is probably sketchy. Which means that Rusty is also maybe sketchy, and the Archons are also probably sketchy.
Yeah,
I mean, I think in this situation, I would say it's either Kane or the Archon's moon are sketchy.
Yeah,
right?
I would almost say like Kane we might be in between something. It feels like, based on the fact that we got this, like it might have felt unintentional, but it's hard to say. Because they couldn't know if they really wanted the information, they would have given someone else to do that, to deliver.
Yeah, there's no way that Kane would have known that you would have kept any of those, right?
Oh, yes, that's right. But maybe him and Salmon are in on it, and they wanted us to have them. That's crazy too.
Plot thickens. Who knows?
Whiskers is super sketched out because that happened, and then the fucking shoe shining robot situation happened too. So it's like we're being like, super spied on and violated here. We can't escape.
And like an area where we'd think there wouldn't be that much surveillance across the galaxy, it just feels very not good.
Bugaki, what if we bump into another one of those damn shoe shining robots?
Yeah, don't you guys have one of these face changers?
Actually, that is a good point. So you can probably go and we can go with you and try to not be noticed.
Yeah, you could do a pretty good job of not being noticed.
Yeah, Mikey, I have this fake mustache I could put on you. You could change your coat. You could,
Sure,
Whiskers, I don't know. There's not much I could do about Blue Dog, but...
Why don't you give him the mustache? Why are you giving me the mustache?
Can I create
sure.
a costume +4?
Yeah, you have inventor create, right, as a trigger.
And then I got two accuracy, right? Because
we're
bonded.
Yeah, because you and Mikey are bonded.
We're
Yeah.
like collaborating on a.
Hey, you gotta put a little bit over there.
That's a 20. It's a 19.
Alright.
19.
Actually, if you can invent some kind of like hair dye or something, then you can make me a different color, and that could be fun for a day.
Yeah, I'll say even with a crit, because that's over a 20. I'll say you guys can also craft, like Augie can help you craft fake IDs alongside with these disguises. So each of you give me a description of what this disguise looks like and what your new identity is.
Yeah.
Whoever wants to go first.
All right, so my guy looks like a frog head with the same body.
Yeah.
He's got like a almost like a Star Wars kind of Jedi cloak on, and he's got a bazooka.
Okay. And what's his name? What's the name on the ID?
Yeah, put what did I say?
What did I put on this thing?
Buchangi. Put up Buchangi.
Buchangi.
Yeah, Buchangi Bulio.
Bulio. Boolio?
Yeah, that's fine.
Buchangi Bulio. Solid name. It's a strong name.
Buchangi Bulio. Okay.
Yes. Of the house of Bulio.
That's a beautiful.
Anyone else? I've got the printer ready to go.
Can you dye me black, and I will go in without my suit on, and you can call me Pepper. Last name Boy. Pepper Boy.
Pepper Boy. Pepper Boy. It's a great name too. Got it. And Augie can also with your Mech 3D printer print you little accessories and stuff to wear with your outfits.
Pepper Boy.
And Mikey, what do we got for you? I mean, technically, you got a fake name, right?
Hey, Mikey, yay, it's as real as it gets. Okay. Nah, I mean, you could call me Larry Star Mangler. That's just for now, all right?
Larry. What's your disguise look like?
Disguise-wise, I've got that thick mustache, which I'm guessing Augie's just had the entire time.
It's my favorite disguise piece.
It looks like he's been combing it, grooming it, so it's very coiffed, it's thick, it's got a bit of, And I'm actually wearing the goggles that are on top of my head now instead of just kind of wearing them like Digimon. So I'm putting them on.
Yeah, okay, that's good, yeah.
And that's
is your hair still like the fro?
I've parted the fro. So.
You parted the fro. Woo, slick.
Yeah.
Slick. Different change of clothes or what?
Yeah, no, the clothes we take the coat off. We're just wearing the purple on.
Okay, that's just the purple. Oh,
nice.
slick. I feel like a disco looking dude.
Yeah, Mikey's
That's
gone.
good.
He's staying here. We got Larry out tonight. Larry's gonna have a good time.
Cool. So are you guys headed to the Crowless Dog in these disguises?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool. Dope. You're not bringing the crates into the bar, are you?
Let's bring a bag as a sample.
Yeah, bring it back.
Okay, cool.
We'll stuff it in the thermal pocket.
You land nearby in one of like the ship parking lots of this. So it's like a large pub. You see like the Crowless Dog. You see like it's like a hot dog shaped bar. The whole building kind of looks like a hot dog. You see signs for like discounted sausages on special. You see something called like a pink sausage, a green cheese sausage, something called a bumpy sausage. You enter this pub-like establishment, full of people. You see you were given a description by Gork and Gek, and you see this character in question.
Can we get a table first and order a bumpy sausage?
Yeah, we gotta.
That was gonna be the first thing I was gonna do.
And the moment Bugaki hears the menu item, he's like immediately forgets what we're here to do.
You see this like
Oh, they got bumpy sausage.
Excuse
you
me,
see this
sir.
like you see this scraggly character. He's got like glowing eyes. He looks like part celestial, which who inhabit a lot of Earth. Kind of come up with a notepad, and he's just like has like little glasses. He's just like,
No, how can I help you today, gentlemen?
Oh yeah, how's the bumpy sausage?
Oh, better than ever!
Is
It's
that
a
going to
good
be-
night to order bumpy sausages. It just came out fresh.
Can you make it 3 bumpy sausages, please?
Yeah, you get a 2 for 1, so you can get 4.
Let's make it
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, get one of the bumpy sausages with green cheese.
Oh, ooh, that's a man of great taste, I see.
Can you actually put some sauces and different colored cheeses on the side?
Sure.
Very nice
That'll come out to that'll be 5 GP total for the whole order.
Hey, keep the change! And I
That
like
sounds
flick in
good.
6 GP.
Oh wow! What a generous contribution to the Crowless Dog. Thank you.
leaves. Comes back a couple minutes later with
All three of us are just like at the end of like Hangover, like the end of like Avengers. We're just like so like done.
Fucked
Like
up,
we're just
yeah.
so done.
eggs under your eyes. You guys look like self-deprecating Joe right now.
Yeah.
He brings a huge platter with these like large, like very curved sausages with just like what look like large hard warts on them. One of them is covered in like this green cheese looking stuff. There's just like various, like there's like a red sauce. There's like a yellow sauce with like some crunchy stuff in it. There's like a blue, like a milky sauce. There's all these different sauces. And there's like a side of like what looks just like if someone like tore up paper into little pieces. It's like a side of like a pile of that, but it's like brown. They're like paper chips.
Coming right up.
Is he your order?
As soon as it comes down, Bugaki just takes his green cheese bumpy hot dog and like dips in every sauce.
God, disgusting. Green glizzy.
Oh yeah!
Yeah.
It actually tastes amazing. It actually tastes incredible. Very savory, slightly sweet, slightly spicy, a little greasy. Like it's like pub food, but very delicious actually.
Whiskers will do 1 lick to get all the sauces and then eat half of his bumpy sausage in 1 bite so he can taste all of it at once.
Yeah.
Just licks all the sauces.
Gross.
Like one,
so gross.
one line. Yeah.
Oh
Very
god,
much the way you think, man.
I truly just threw in the bumpy sausage for world building, and now we got a whole bumpy sausage scene.
So Larry's sitting there looking at his bumpy sausage, and he kind of just kicks it over to Bugaki, and he starts to munch on the side paper.
Yeah, the side of paper. Yeah, yeah. The paper actually is really good. It kind of melts in your mouth, and it kind of has like a buttery, salty taste.
It's like
It's kind of nice.
oh my god.
How do
what am I
they
thinking of?
season this?
It's like oh my god.
Up good.
It's
What's
just
that thing
old.
like?
It's just old relic paper from like
Like
fucking.
bonito flakes, like bonito flakes.
Yeah,
right?
kind of like
yeah.
bonito flakes. Yeah,
Bonito
kind of.
flakes
Yeah,
and an
kind
old
of. But like,
textbook from
yeah.
like university days, like when tuition wasn't free. They're like, oh yeah, this is from 1985. This is an edition of chemistry.
Oh my god. Okay, cool. So you guys, as you guys munch away and you guys kind of survey your surroundings, give me like a perception check of some kind.
Okay. I'm gonna get a spot.
Sure.
11.
I got a 17 plus 2,
Ooh.
19.
I got a 7. Yeah.
Yeah, Mikey and Whiskers, you immediately see who you're looking for. I mean, Gork and Gek probably gave you like a bit of a description.
Mhm.
You see a tall Goliath, even taller than Kane, who's in like a spiffy fitted yellow suit, and he's got like a cybernetic mask on. He's just kind of leaning at the bar, just like kind of like drinking a drink and like talking to some people there. That's your boy, Mordecai Winters.
Okay, Bugaki, you can do the talking.
All right, you guys ready?
Let's go, Mr. Buchangi and Mr. Larry.
Get you.
Yeah, give me
Larry
the
Star Mangler, right? Larry Star Mangler. I'm your third cousin removed. All right, don't forget that detail. It's how we seal the deal. Okay.
Yeah, and can I? By the way, where's the bag? Where's that bag?
I can just throw it on his hand. Smack it down.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Hello. Okay, let's go.
Cool. Yeah, you walk up to this guy and he's like kind of talking. And he's just like looks towards you guys, nods.
Hey there, fella. This is me and my friends here. We're just an honest. Well, we like to deliver things. So,
Oh yeah, what kind of things?
well, we got this big shipment.
He's like towering over you. He's like at least 11 feet tall.
He's like this.
yeah.
Well,
Sorry, you're gonna have to speak up.
He like bends all the way down.
yeah. How do I put this to you? It's like just white. It's a white powder. Okay, it's well, it's drugs. You wanna buy some drugs?
You had me at white powder, sir.
All right, so you're interested.
I'm always interested if it comes to white powder.
Well,
How
it's
much
good
white
to
powder
know,
are we talking about?
We're talking a lot of white powder. Like they got like 3 crates of white powder.
Enough to swim in?
Yeah, probably. You could probably swim in it.
If you wanted to fill my jacuzzi with white powder, could I do that?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, sure.
Well, then you've got a deal, sir. Meet me up back.
Okay, all right. You're like Winston, Mikey, and Whiskers.
Mikey's sitting there like, you hear that guy's fucking voice? It sounded like it came from my heart. Jesus Christ.
Can we roll it inside, like how legit this
Sure.
serious
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's hilarious.
Okay, a 15. That's a flat roll,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah. He seems to be. I mean, you guys literally went straight up to him. No funny business. Went straight to the point. And you get the insight that he appreciates that. He's the type that doesn't like the small talk and like beating around the bush.
Yeah.
If he wants it, he wants it done. He was also recommended by Gork and Gek, who you can assume
Yes.
have wouldn't lead you astray when it comes to that.
guess
Because they probably have a good relationship and probably give each other hook each other up. Like this guy probably does jobs that can get Gork and Gek rare items, and Gork and Gek can get this guy drugs, but they don't deal with. They keep their
that
hands
makes
clean, you know.
sense. Yeah.
It seems like they have they probably have a good relationship.
Mhm.
So he can probably, be trusted.
So let's go to the back with him. Like I guess our ship is parked like beside the bar, right, or the pub.
Yeah. You're just nearby. Yeah, there's like a large parking lot with a bunch of ships.
Great, let's go check out this transaction.
Yeah, you guys go to the back, and as you go to the back, you see one of the chefs stirring a vat of that yellow stuff, and then like taking a bag and pouring some of that crunchy stuff in it, and then he's just like, "Oh yeah, that should be good," and then brings it inside. It's like hot, just like boiling hot. Brings it inside, whatever yellow sauce that was. You see Mordecai Winters out there standing next to kind of like a similar to yours, but a bit smaller. Kind of like a tow. If yours was like a semi truck, this would be like a tow truck kind of vibe of like a ship.
Yeah.
And it kind of opens the trunk, and it's just like,
Well then, Mr. Frog, Mr. Bogogo. Sorry, Mr. Bogogo.
The name's Baganj. The name is actually Buchangi.
Mr. Buchangi.
Buchangi Bully.
Mr. Buchangi Bulia. You know, I only go by first names. It's safer that way. But
yeah.
Let's see the goods. Let's see the goods.
All right,
Whiskers nods in the back, like behind Bugaki, like that's legit. Like nice first names, nice.
First names only.
Yeah. Hey boy, lift the get those crates out of here.
Okay. Coming around.
Well, actually, Mordecai, do you want to try it first and see what you think, or what?
Yeah, that's true.
Or try it, or test it, or however you do this.
Yeah, if you don't mind, like he'll go in and like he just like takes like a finger of it, and he just like,
I don't partake, but
he like nods.
it's good shit.
All right, nice.
Hello, Sweet Pea. Can you please deliver the goods to our new customer here?
I guess Augie can wheel out the
Sorry, Augie. Yeah,
I got him. He wheels out the crates, slug free, and then pushes them in your direction. He checks it out, all checked out. 3 full crates of this. He kind of looks at it.
How about I pay you 2,000 GP per crate?
Whoa, hold on. Okay, yeah. Guys want to talk about this?
Like he's already like, you could tell his poker face is John. He's like, hold on.
To be
That's good
honest,
shit.
Let's have a quick meeting over here. Hey guys, that's a lot of money. Should we ask for more?
To be honest, I think that we should just take this as it is, and maybe we can get some more in the future.
No, yeah, I
Pretty
like
good
that
offer,
plan.
because I thought you were gonna get maybe 4
And
for
he
free.
seems like a good person to know.
And I don't want
Hey,
to fuck up Larry's costume here. This is like, I like this character. so
I
give
know,
me
that
anything. I
is
wanna-
true. Yeah, I do want to bring this guy back too. Okay, yeah. He looks like you got a deal. What are they?
I love how you're doing an impression of a voice, but with Bugaki's like way of talking too. It's amazing. I'm killing it right now.
Your hand is like less than a finger as he palms your entire hand within his hand, and he's just like,
Pleasure doing business. I like a client that can keep things quick and easy, and thank you very much.
Hey, before you get out of here, we'd like to, me and my friends here, we would like to work with you again, if that's possible. We keep in contact.
Oh, well, you can always find me here at the Crownless Dog. No one's got a better bumpy sausage, let me tell you.
Yeah, that was a good bumpy sausage.
That was
just never have the yellow sauce. That's
Oh, I had the yellow sauce.
We
That
had
was
the yellow
good.
sauce.
What's in the
Well,
yellow sauce?
It was
I don't know, which is why I don't have it. But I feel bad for whoever has to deal with your ship's sewage for the next week.
The gusto are
Or just put it that way.
I mean, we just been eating beans, so not gonna be much different, right? Right?
Oh, it's very different. It's very different. I assure you, it is very different. Anyways,
It was a pleasure.
your boy's swimming tonight, so I'll see you later. I got a pool to fill up. You know what I mean?
You don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
It is like are we accomplished to something we have no idea about?
We're shocked at
I
how
don't know
easy
if he's
that
actually
was.
going to be. He said he doesn't partake, but he's also going to be swimming in it. So I'm a little.
But he's filling a tub with it. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, he's just going to be doing a lot of drugs, but no, he's literally swimming in this. I wonder if it's exfoliating. Oh.
Who knows? Who knows? No questions, right? No questions asked.
I am not sure if I want to know or if I don't want to know.
So cha-ching, you guys get 6,000 GP. You guys are what,
Wow,
10K now?
that's crazy.
Wow, you guys are rich.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. Hey, that was worth a couple slugs, right?
we're close. We're 8.5K now because we had to after
Amazing.
paying back because we paid back Blazing Runner.
Oh no, we gotta call. We gotta call back Fork of Blaze Runner and our new costumes.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, we should get a new
Oh,
ship.
yeah.
Well,
should
we
try
have
to buy
the
it.
ship has the hologram sign, so it changes what the ship.
Yeah, you can change the. Yeah, you can
We're
change
Earth,
the sign.
we're
whatever.
Earth
Yeah.
Depot right now.
We could upgrade our ship right now. You know what I mean?
You can get ship parts.
We
yeah.
could, but
Yeah.
you were just very rude to Cork and Gag.
We'll
I
go
guess
yeah,
we go
somewhere else.
somewhere else. I guess we go somewhere else.
We had to go quick. That's all. We have business. We're business.
Well, they kind of, you know.
Do they have shipyards in Bogogo? Maybe we can get some stuff there.
That's true. I mean, yeah, when we're in the area, you know,
Well,
maybe.
yes, to be honest, I feel like Bogogo has better ships than this strange planet. But actually, now that we made 6K GP, I feel better about this place. I really like Mordecai. I want to go swimming with him one day.
Well, if you ever like where the real money's at, like if we really come into some big bucks, it might be worth going over to Dudrin too to work on our ship because
yes.
that's where the
Let's
real
take the sword.
that's where the best ship builders in the galaxy are. So you know,
that sounds pretty good to me. I think you know what I say. We head over to Bogogo and check out what's going on there.
Actually,
Right.
Augie, now that you mention it, if we go to Dujin too, we can meet up with Whisk's nephew, Yodin Comet's son. Maybe he can do a deal for us.
well, it sounds, especially based on the news, it sounds like Bogogo seems to be the more imminent danger, right? It seems like
Yes, I just mean
Condria
for
forces
later.
are.
Yes, for later.
Yeah, I'd love to take a trip. I haven't been to Dujin 2 in years.
Okay, so
I think we
let's
gotta
set a
go help out a
path to
couple,
Bogogo then.
couple Bogogans.
So you guys will have to travel via Blink Gate for that. So that's no problem. Earth Blink Gate is obviously not gonna be monitored by the Skull Pounders. So you head over to the Earth Blink Gate, and you guys make your way toward Bogogo, onwards to save the frog people from Condria. And that's where we'll end this episode. And we will resume on Bogogo next time on
Nice.
Super Journey Dudes.
Yeah.
Winter Edition.
It's time
It's
to go
froggy time.
to Bogogo.
Bogogo, Bogogo, Bogogo.
Let's go to Bogogo.
Where the go-go bobo trees.
Go, Bogo, go, Bogo, go.
There's a litany of advertising packages.
That's like their war chant. Go, 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 go.
It's amazing. I love that.
Yeah, I love that. It's canon now. Yeah.
Whoa,
Amazing. Oh,
Yo,
awesome.
that was crazy. I was sweating the whole time, man.